Hey everybody, it's Erin. It is Sunday, April 21st, 2013. Tomorrow I will be 10 weeks post-op, and as of this morning, I am down officially 60 pounds. I'm sorry, 60.4 pounds if you want to count that 0.4. I hate that 0.4, 0.2, point nonsense, but I guess that in the realm of things it's important because it brought me down below 350 pounds finally today, which is crazy that I'm excited over it, but honestly, I haven't been under 350 pounds in probably a decade, so, which is sad in itself, but it's the truth. With all of the dieting I did and everything, I truly don't think I ever got under 350. I remember working for a doctor probably had to be 5 years ago at this point, and I used to weigh myself on his scale, and I always was somewhere around 380, and that had honestly was 5 years ago. So, and my starting weight was 410 pounds on the day of surgery, so 60 pounds has me excited, just on my way to my goal. Still pretty far away from it, but I'm only 10 weeks out, so it's okay. Working out, it is a lot of work, so much more than I ever really expected. I never thought that the weight would just fall off of me, but I also never thought that I would be working out 60 to 90 minutes a day hard. Like, I am sweating my ass off. I'm still only walking at this point, but my walks have gotten so much faster. I'm putting in 3 to 4 miles a day. I have hills, and I am walking at lunchtime at work. I'm walking here at home. I go off places to do my walks. Today I took the dog down to the beach, and we did all the hills. I walked in the sand to work some of my different leg muscles, because my legs, I'm really finding, are a problem. I don't know how I'm ever going to get them to slim down a bit. I feel like they're just always going to be these enormous tree trunks that are carrying around my body. But I'm trying. I do some leg exercises. I'm doing squats. Like I said, I'm doing the cardiovascular work. But I feel like my shoulders have gotten so small and my arms are getting small. My belly has definitely gone down, but my legs are still so big. But I'm hoping that eventually enough muscle does start to build that some of the fat does burn off. But I hope it's not the last thing. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be so embarrassed to walk around this summer, to go on vacation and have my legs be out. And I wanted to be able to wear like sundresses and whatever. So my legs had to be at least a little better than they have been. So we will see what happens. And what's funny is that I honestly never realized that one leg is bigger than the other leg, that my right leg is actually quite a bit bigger than my left leg. Like the inside of my thigh really kind of folds over not over my knee, but it has like a fold in it, which is really kind of gross, but it's the truth. And looking from the back, you can see the difference too. So, I don't know if that's with everybody, but I also noticed that my left arm is a little bigger than my right arm, now that I have skin hanging down below it. But I have noticed that it does hang a bit more than on my right, and it could just be because my right arm is my dominant arm, and there might be some more muscle in it just because it does more. Who knows? I'll just guess. But otherwise, my eating is pretty normal. I have to say, not too much has bothered me. I went to a wedding on Friday, and I had a little bit of filet mignon, and that's really all that I had, except I did have 2 drinks. I had a vodka and a gin drink, and I don't know if maybe that was why, because I haven't had alcohol since surgery, but I figured since it was a special occasion that I would indulge, and it did keep me busy from eating any hors d'oeuvres or anything. And I know that it's still calories, but it's what I chose. So I had that little bit to eat. I didn't have any of the pasta. I had a little of the arugula salad. No cake or anything, obviously. And, I didn't feel well for about a half hour to maybe an hour into the reception. But once I started moving around and it started to digest a bit, I felt okay. But, I don't know if it was because I was talking during dinner and too much air got in my stomach. But whatever it was, it passed. And, I know to just watch everything in the future. But I wish I knew what happened so I could avoid it. But I've had steak. I had steak tonight, actually, just because I had it in the freezer, and it didn't bother me at all, so I don't know what it was. So my meals for the week are probably mostly grilled chicken, and I have some fish. Tonight I have red meat just because, like I said, it was in my freezer, and I needed to eat it before it started going bad, so I had it tonight. I went to Trader Joe's today. I bought a few things that I had heard about on the internet that people liked post weight loss surgery, so I got those. I stocked up on my yogurt. I got some strawberries this week just to put in the yogurt. I'm between the Faye and the 0% Faye and the Dan and Light and Fit Greek. I like both of them. The 5.5 ounce cup of the Light and Fit actually is just like the perfect amount. I almost can't finish it, so sometimes I leave a few little spoonfuls behind, but it depends. Sometimes I chop up one big strawberry and put it in, or 2 little strawberries, and that's about as far as my fruit consumption goes, though. I'm trying to fit in a vegetable at least twice a day, and it's 2 forkfuls of vegetable that go with my protein, and that's about all that I get in. I had a little salad the other night. I had a little mixed green last night. I have a salad in the fridge for tomorrow with some grilled chicken on it, but of course, I eat the grilled chicken first and then see if I can fit any salad after, which it really is not much, if it's any. So, and I have some zucchini to roast, so I'm going to try a little of that just because it's soft and easy to digest. So, I have to work on picking up my water consumption. I don't know what it is, but I really can't get enough water in. I'm not hitting my 64 ounces like I'm supposed to. I don't know what it is. I put it in front of me at work to try to remember to drink it. I put it right next to me everywhere that I am, and I just can't seem to get it in. I don't know. And also, here's my empty bottle that I finished already. But this iced tea, which is the Lipton green tea, the citrus, the diet, obviously, because it's 0 calories. 0 calories, 0 everything except for sodium. There is 80 milligrams of sodium in it. But I usually only have 1 bottle a day just so that I get that extra bit of liquid. And then everything else is water or tea, regular tea. Decaffeinated tea, actually. But otherwise, I've gotten away from the Crystal Lights and everything just because I feel like everything just tastes awful to me. I mean, water tastes awful too, but I'd rather have water tasting awful than to drink stupid Crystal Light, which tastes awful. So I think that actually might have been a reason why my weight wasn't coming off as quickly as I thought it was going to, because I wasn't actually just drinking straight water. So since I have, it actually did pick up a bit, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but hell, if it did, then great, it works. So that is like my goal for the end of the month, which is only 10 days away at this point, is to really, really work on getting that water in. I know that you're supposed to drink a certain percentage of your body weight in water every day, and I think that I'm at 140 ounces, which, good luck. I would never. I mean, I'd be floating down the river. I don't know how I possibly can consume that much water. But, I'm trying. It's just not happening. And I keep a water bottle with me everywhere. So if anybody has any ideas on how to help, please let me know. I had my first protein shake actually today, if you can believe it. I used the Isopure vanilla a little bit of Simply Smart milk just to wet it up a bit, and a banana in it, which I probably shouldn't have had the whole banana, but they were going bad, and I was like, you know what, I haven't had any fruit today, let me just have this banana. And then I actually put a little bit of coconut extract in it just to make it a little tropical, and it was delicious. It was a bit sweet, I think, because I had a whole banana in it, but I chopped up the rest of them and put them in the freezer so that I can use them in the future. Bananas probably aren't the best choice as far as fruit. I think berries are a better option, so I do have some frozen berries too, which I can use. But I was reading something about how, I'm sorry, no, I watched a video on this woman who had RNY, and she has a protein shake every morning, and she lost a ton of weight really quick. And I don't expect to lose a ton of weight really quick, but I did expect it to be coming off a little faster than it actually has been coming off. So I'm just trying to work everything, see what the best option for me is. I'm going to give that a shot just to have a protein shake in the morning. I hate that the Isopure is so many calories, but I don't do the 2 scoops like it says on the label. I just do the 1 scoop, which I think is 25 grams of protein and 105 calories. So I guess it's not that awful. But an egg, an egg is 70 calories and it's only like 6 grams of protein. So I guess that in retrospect, it really is better to have the Isopure. So anyway, I will start that this week. I have the chocolate and the vanilla, so I can see what I can mix up with it. But otherwise, everything else is pretty good. My allergies are bothering me, which is why I'm a little sniffly. 'Tis the season though, you know, it's April, everything's blossoming. I noticed today that there are some buds on the trees, so that's a good sign. It's still freaking cold out though. I'll tell you, for the end of April, I think we have a frost advisory for tonight. My thermostat currently is like 64, and I'm debating on whether or not I want to turn the heat on just to take the chill out of this place tonight. But you know, who knows? Hopefully it'll warm up, and I hope it's not going to be from winter to summer in a week, you know. Just otherwise, like I said, I did go to my cousin's wedding on Friday night, and it was great to hear all the compliments about the change in me and everything, and I do see it in the pictures finally. Like, I wasn't seeing it for a long time that I had lost any weight, but you know, you could definitely see it in my shoulders and my arms and in my face. I feel like I still have this big round face, but my neck definitely has gone down a bit. I have a waist now. My sister looked at me, she goes, "You're really hourglassed." And I'm like, well, I've always been hourglass. It's just that I've always had a gut to like hide it. And I think that just the shape of my hips is really starting to come through now. You know, and it's obviously going to change. I still have like 150 or a little more than 150 pounds to lose. But, you know, hopefully by this time next year, I'm really so much closer to that goal than anything. If not already at that goal, which is crazy to even think of, but who knows, it could happen. And I'm working for it to happen. So, but it was good, like I said, to hear the compliments. And I finally posted a picture on Instagram of my sister and myself, and just how many compliments I even got on that. It just felt good, finally, that I'm not embarrassed to take a picture. Which, you know, most people at 350 pounds would be, but when you're coming off of being over 400 pounds and your face was just enormous, it's nice just to see yourself looking a little different. So that's all. I have to get ready now for the work week. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to check in. I know that I didn't make a video after I came home from surgery, and I feel like I'm missing out on so much of the transformation. So I just wanted to make this tonight, and hopefully my next video will not be as long or as much of a time span in between. I can't say it'll be weekly, that's for sure, because my schedule is a little crazy, but it will be soon enough. All right, so everybody, I hope you're doing well, and let let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, or if there's any advice you have for me or anything like that. All right, so take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.